Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my first lesson of 4024 October-November 2021 1-1. In this class, students will be discussing paper 1 of October-November 21, and the time given for this paper is 2 hours, and this is the non-calculator paper. Here you have to perform your calculations mentally, so you should have good command on the tables, square roots and formulas, so that you can grasp the concepts easily and secure good marks as well. These papers I am making on special demand of some of the students of my O3, those who have to appear in their examination. So please watch and understand these all lessons carefully. So let's move to the solution of the question 1, and let me turn the page. Okay. The main instruction for this paper is that electronic calculators are not allowed at all, and the marks are given at the end of each question in bracket, and we must have to perform detailed working underneath the space provided. So the first question of today's class is that we have to work out 7/8 minus 1/4. Very easy questions, and if the concepts of D1 are good, then we can easily solve these all questions. 7/8 minus 1/4. Take the LCM, and LCM of 4 and 8. 4 and 8. 4 ones are and 4 twos are 8. 4 twos are 8. So LCM will be 8. Now look, here the denominator is 8 and LCM as well is 8. So there is no deficiency. So 7 will be coming here as it is, minus 4. How many times is 8? 4 2 times is 8. And that 2 will be multiplied by 1, and it will become 7 minus 2. And then it is 7 minus 2 is 5. 5/8. As the numerator is smaller than the denominator, so we will be writing the answer as it is. And it's also one of the important rules that we have to keep in our mind. We have to look at the question given as well, as the question is in form of the fraction, so we have to prefer to give the answer in form of the fraction. Okay, the next part is that we have to work out 0.08 multiplied by 0.2. Very easy questions. Recall my lessons of decimal multiplication. 0.08 multiplied by 0.2. Apply CIP rule. And what was CIP rule? Count, ignore and place. Count 1, 2 and 3 digits after the decimal. In the question, 3 digits after the decimal, then ignore the decimal and multiply the numbers. 8 multiplied by 2, which is equal to 16. Now, but the question is having how many digits after decimal? 1, 2 and 3. But the answer is having only 2 digits. So how to fill the third digit? That will be replaced by 0 and 0.016. So it means that this will become 0.016. We have to provide all necessary working on the answer space, not in our mind. 0.016. Okay, moving to the next question. And the next question says that write these numbers in order of size starting with the smallest. Okay, the first one is 3/4. Okay, then 0.3, then 17/20, then 82%, and then 0.8. Okay, look, 1 and 2 numbers are in decimal. 82% can easily be converted into decimal, because we know that when we'll be removing this percentage sign, we have to divide it by 100. And 3/4 is 0.75. 3/4 is 0.75. And the next one is already in decimals. So 17/20, we need to turn this number as well in decimal. So in order to make the calculation easy, what we can do is that we can multiply this fraction and divide this fraction by 5. It will become 85 by 25 is 100, and this will become 0.85. 0.85, and 82% means 82% means 82 by 100. 82 by 100. At the top of 0 we have the number, at the top of 0 we have the number, at the top of 1 we'll be placing decimal 0.82, and the next number is already in the decimal given. Now if we look at all of the calculations, we can see for 3.4 this is 0.75, 0.83, this is 0.85, 0.85, this is 0.82, and this is 0.8. Okay, now if we see all of the numbers carefully, we can see that this is the smallest calculation we are getting, 0.75, and then we have 82, 83, 85 and 80. This is the second place, and this is 82, third, 83.83 is fourth, and fifth rank. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to write the numbers with actual values which are given in the question, and we have to write with smallest number, means ascending order. Okay, and really easy question. We have been doing the concept of ascending and descending from our junior classes. So the first value that I have to write is 3 by 4, then 0.8, and then we have 0.8, and then 82%, then 0.83, and then 17 by 20, 17 by 20, and now I have to fill up the answer space as well. 3 by 4, 0.8, 82%, 0.8, and 3 by 4, sorry, 0.8, 82, 0.83, 0.83, and 17 by 20, 17 by 20. And let me reassure this, 3 by 4, 3 by 4, 0.8, 82.83, and 17 by 20. Okay, moving to the next question. Question 3 says, work out 45% of 30. Again, D1, chapter number 8 and 9. 45% of 30 equals to, we know that we will be when we will be removing percentage sign, we have to divide this number by what? 100, and of means multiply, sign of multiplication, 30. Now try to make and learn to make your calculation easy. 0 goes with 0, and then 5 2s are 10, and 5 9s are 45, and that will become 9 times 3 by 2, which can give me 27 by 2, and which is equal to okay, this is 2 mark question, and I want to secure full 2 marks, so there are no chances of mistake. What I have to do, I have to divide it like in our junior classes. 2 1s are 2, okay, bring 7 down, 2 3s are 6, 1, and then I have to put the decimal and 0, and 2 5s are 10, and this will become 13.5, and I have to fill up the answer space as well, 13.5. I hope you are clear about this question. Let's move to the next question, and let's read the question first. Question says that shade one more small square so the diagram has the rotational symmetry of order 4. So in this question we have to shade one more small square so that the resulting diagram has the rotational symmetry of order 4. If you observe the pattern carefully, we can see that different people can get the idea in different ways. If I am looking at this position, there are 3 blocks shaded and then 1 unshaded. Then here, if we look at the second column, 1 unshaded at the top, 1 unshaded at the top, and if we look at this position, we can see 3 shaded over here and 1 unshaded over here. And now look, if I'm shading this portion, then I can have 3 shaded over here and 1 unshaded. So if I'm shading the block at this place, okay, let me shade it properly. Let me choose some color pencil, this one. Now observe carefully. Now observe carefully that here I'm getting the formation of 4 squares at the mid and one separate. Again here I'm getting the 4 square at the mid place and one shaded. So this will be the proper place for this requirement. Moving to the second part. The second part says shade 2 small squares. Shade 2 small squares so the diagram has 2 lines of symmetry. Recall my previous lesson that what does the term symmetry mean? Symmetry means to divide something into equal halves. When we fold the shape, one half completely overlaps the other. One half completely overlaps the other. So we have to shade 2 small square so that the resulting diagram has 2 lines of symmetry. So let's first talk about the situations. If I'm keeping the ruler, suppose at this place, yes, okay, do observe. When I will be shading, when I will be folding the shape, okay, then what will happen, that this shaded block will be coming on this shaded block and the half unshaded will be overlapped by this. Same shaded portion will be coming over here. This shaded portion will be coming over here. But what about this? So in order to have this line of symmetry, what can we do? We can shade this square. Let me, okay, yes, and see the pattern. Observe the pattern as well. You have to observe the pattern as well. That again, this is giving us 2 blocks in this way, 2 blocks in this way, okay. And now for the other line of symmetry, if I'm keeping the ruler at this place, okay, then what can we do is that this shaded will be coming over here, this unshaded will be coming over here. So for this shaded one, I need to have the shaded block adjacent to this. So what we can do is that another shaded or the shading can be at this place. Let me use the same color so that we can have the good impact, okay. And I have to draw the line of symmetry as well. So these are the 2 possibilities where I can shade, and I can have 2 lines of symmetry, okay. I hope really easy questions, and they involve your imagination as well. Here your imagination skills have to be really strong, okay. Moving to the next question, that is question number 5, and it says that simplify 3a minus a plus 2a. Very easy question. 3a minus a plus 2a. Okay, now what we can do is that 3a minus a plus 2a, they are the like terms, all have the letter a with them. It will give me 2a and 2a, and this will be 4a. 4a. D1 chapter number 4 has to be really good and strong. Let's read the question first. Question 6 says that ABC is a triangle with AC 5 cm and BC 7 cm. Use compass and ruler only to construct the triangle ABC. Side AB has been drawn for you, and using the straight edges and compass only, construct the perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector of AB, and the next requirement is a point W lies inside the triangle. Inside the triangle ABC, W is closer to A than to B. On your diagram, shade the region in which W lies. Very easy and very interesting question. The combination of D1 and D4, if you find any difficulty in construction of triangle or perpendicular and angle bisectors, I'll be giving the link of the lesson in the description box. You can go to the channel library and you can watch and understand the lessons before exams, because this is also one of the important and easy concepts. Okay, the first thing is that line AB has been drawn. We have to draw AC line. So in order to draw AC line, as just lengths are given, so what we have to do, we have to complete the construction of triangle with the compass only. This is really important. The presence of arcs must be there. The presence of arcs must be there. So what we have to do is, we have to open arm of compass of radius 5 centimeter. Open arm of compass of radius 5 centimeter. And then what we have to do, we have to mark an arc of radius 5 centimeter at this place, A to C, but wait for the point of intersection from BC side as well, and that point will be the place will be the position for C. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Yes, this is 5 and the next one is 7. So I have to open arm of compass of radius 7 centimeter. So this is the place for 7. I'm keeping the ruler and compass under the camera so the students can see. There can be the slight error due to the pen, but you have to fix your pencils properly. This is BC arc. Okay, the point where both the arcs are meeting each other, that will be marked with letter C. That is the position of C. And now first what we have to do, that we have to join A with C. A with C. You should have good command on how to construct the triangle when just lengths are given. A to C and B to C. B to C. The drawing of the triangle is done, and let me mark the measurements along the sides. This is 5 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeter. Task 1 is done, and now the question says that construct the perpendicular bisector of AB. Recall the method of construction of perpendicular bisector. That what we have to do, we have to open arm of compass of the radius little more than half of the baseline, and we have to take any one of the vertex as the center and mark 2 arcs, one above and one below the line. And with the same open arc, we have to repeat the process. Oh, what is happening here? That arcs are not cutting. Don't worry, don't get upset, children. Go back to the previous point and then you have to draw the arc again. Now you can see the arcs are cutting at one point. Okay, now draw the perpendicular bisector. Okay, draw the line that has to pass from this place. Okay, this is a perpendicular bisector. A point W inside the triangle. Okay, now the required point can be anywhere inside this triangle, but W is closer to A. On this perpendicular bisector line, every point will be at equal distance from A to B, but our required object has to be closer to A than to B. So it means the chances of that object will be towards which side? Towards A. So this is the region. On your diagram, shade the region where W can lie. This is the place where your required object can lie. Very easy and interesting questions. In your O-level examination, you are not supposed to color and shade. Only I can shade and enjoy. You just have to mark the letter where the required region is, and same for the linear inequality questions. You just have to mark the region with the letter or you can do the slight shading, but do not spend long time on shading only, because in 2 hours you have to attempt at least 24 to 25 questions. Really easy question and interesting question. And let's move to the next question. And let's read the question first. Question 7 says that evaluate 4 raised to power 0. Okay, very easy question. Indices and standard form. D3, chapter number 3, I think so. 4 raised to power 0. Any number having index 0 is 1. Any number index 0 is 1, so it will be 1. Very easy question. You just have to focus on rules and you can get the answers easily. The next part is m raised to power 3 multiplied by m raised to power 5. Multiplication law of indices with same basis. Okay, multiplication law of indices with same basis. Law of indices with same basis. With same basis. Okay, students, you can see that I'm recalling and revising the rules as well. That x raised to power of m multiplied by x raised to power of n. We will write the base once and we'll add up the indices m plus n. So according to that rule, we can see that we have two numbers with same base, m raised to power of 3 multiplied by m raised to power of 5. Bases are same. So what we can do is that we have to write the base once and we have to add up the indices m raised to power of 3 plus 5. Enjoy your work, m raised to power of 8. For the paper 1, you have to just focus on the concepts and the rules, and the paper will be really easy for you. Moving to the next question. Question 8 says, write 6,300 meters into kilometers. Okay, 6,300 meters into kilometers. Okay, again recall the rule that from meter to kilometers, from small to big, what we have to do, we have to divide. And then the second thing is that 1 kilometer holds how many meters? That is 1,000 meters, and 1 meter equals to 1 over 1,000 kilometers. So it means that 6,300 meters will be equal to 6,300 divided by 1,000 and kilometers. Okay, now look how to make the calculation easy. That's really important, that these two zeros can go easily. Okay, and we are left with 63 by 10. Again, D1 chapters of ratio, rate and time has to be clear. Now how to convert easily into decimal, that under 3 we have a 0, but under 6 we have a 1. So this will become 6.3 kilometers. So my final answer will be 6.3. I must have to mark the unit here, kilometers. Okay, moving to the B part. And the question says that I have to convert 1 centimeter square to millimeter square. First of all, I should have the command on the conversion rules that 1 centimeter holds how many millimeters? 10 mm. And 1 centimeter square will be equal to, as we have power 2, so it means that we have to multiply this number by itself. 10 multiplied by 10 millimeter square. So 1 mm square, 1 cm square will be equal to 100 millimeter square. That is 10 multiplied by 10 millimeter square, which is equal to 100 millimeter square. 100 millimeter square, and this will be our final answer. I hope really easy questions and really interesting questions, and let's move to the next question. But for next question, you have to see me in the next session. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.